Morning. Tuesday. 9 already. Where does it go?
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Googs, Lee, hope you're well. Got about 2 minutes to sort out putting a wheel on. Put a wheel on and gloves on. Belts on. And generally, show on the road for the day. My name's Kevin. I stream full-time as BillyOirish. Give us a follow, give us a like, check out the podcast. Say hello in the chat. Let me know what you're up to. Where are you in the world? What does your day look like? Still in bed or are you at work? I know a lot of people watch me from work. Research purposes. We're straight into the LMP 217 at Nürburgring. Could this be the ultimate combo? Killian, how's it going? Hope you're well. I think this is going to be epic. Turn the live stream on. I think this is going to be epic. Tony Keeve. Tony's in the house, yo. Morning, Tony. Hope you're well. Hope everything's well in your world. I'll open up the Discord in a second. I kind of look like I'm prepared. Never am. I'm always late. I was on the phone. Trying to do some... Every stream of mine is... Do you know something? You say all the right things at all the right times. Every stream I do is epic. Well, that's fantastic. You're a terrible liar. This is going to be an awesome combo. I agree. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Right, let's get into the voice channel. If you want to come say hello, you can come join me in the voice channel. It looks like we might have people in. Let's get into the subscribers only voice channel. Hello. We're already planning. It's starting to get time that we plan the 12 hours of Bathurst. Hello, IR. Hope you're well. Morning, Lewis. Let's put some belts on and go to grid, eh? I haven't done this. This is the first race. I haven't qualified. I'm not prepared. Cameras aren't properly set up. Room isn't properly lit. But hey, how's that different to any other day?
Alright, Billy. We expect to do well here. Our target is to finish around P6. The field strength is 1900. The track temp is 77.
Always asking for trouble.
66.
Trouble is my middle name. Austin Powers said that, didn't he? Trouble is my middle name. I don't know what slang I'm gonna run, Killian. I want my mommy. Guys, selfless plug here. I've just created a podcast. I'd love you all to check it out and ridicule me on YouTube. My name's Kevin and I stream as BillyOirish. Sim racing podcast. Like, when did you see one of them? Oh, it's a pleasure to jump onto your stream, mate.
Car number 2, the right lane.
Absolute pleasure. Rolling start, P7. P7 on the rolling start.
43 miles per hour.
Oh, we're in trouble now. We're in trouble now.
Catch up to car number 2.
Yeah, I can see myself doing a Friday night one. Nah. This is gonna be fun.
Okay, Billy, get ready. Go. There's an incident in Savage Schmitz Curve.
Freebies!
Looks like Caesar.
He would hit me, wouldn't he?
We have damage.
We're out.
Just settle down, find your rhythm. Incident in Hatzenbach. Looks like it's Rodriguez. Yellow flag.
Damn it. Ah, thank you very much for that. First race of the day, folks. Hey, Chris Ben, hope you're well.
Guaranteed forward. Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4 seconds.
Lots of them is steering upward there. Shaguna, thanks very much for following. Gotta watch the front end now. So Nürburgring with no front end in the P217. That's going to be interesting. What do you do when you get lemons? Make lemonade. Hey, Tiago.
There's an incident in Incident Miss. You think it might be Paul? Yellow flag.
It's drivable, just has no aero. Urban is one of the top dogs at Roosevelt. I so look forward to getting his new dashboard. Where is Scriban?
The gap to forward ahead is increasing. It's now
Low IR. Is he on the screen? Did you win the racers? Where did you see that? That's what I'm asking. I did run the Pro Bowl last week, yes.
incident in Carousel. Looks like it's Hans.
Now, if we haven't bent the steering rod, I don't know what we haven't done. Yeah, we've done it.
Walked into the pits by the stewards for repairs.
Oh, he's in P4. I bet he hasn't got 3 wheels in his wagon. I've got the lightweight edition. just pit it. We're done.
You have 8 incident points.
Go and have a look at what's happened at the start. There was our nice pretty car. Hey, John. Such a shame. Didn't want that. Let's take the time to sort out our cameras while we go for see what the repair's like. If the repair's bad, we'll just quit. I'd like to see what the repair's like. Don't like giving up too easily. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll stick you on the lead car while I do that. You keep mentioning PN. I don't know what you mean by PN. I genuinely don't know what you mean. I don't know what PN is. I think I'm missing something. You mentioned PN last week, earlier on the week, and I was like, what's PN? I even went looking to see if I could find what PN was. I think at least 10 minutes repairs. Can you explain to me what PN is? Or is it like some secret cabal? Hey, Kiko Pasta, well, hey, Goldstein. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have a look at the repair time. I think he might be right in 10 minutes. If it's 10 minutes, we're out. I'm in the Discord. Hang out. Potato Nation. Why didn't you just say? Why didn't you just say? Yeah, you're right. 7 minutes. Done. We're done. Why didn't you just say, dude? Potato Nation, right. I had no idea what you're talking about. I went looking for forums, PN forum, PN Discord. I had no idea what you were talking about. Legally high. Hey, Rafal. Hope you well. I had no idea, dude. I'm an idiot. I'm really sorry. I thought it was like some super secret Potato Nation. You just should have said it. I had no idea what you're on about. I was like, what? I came, like, I literally came off air to the guys off air and went, does any of you guys know a PN group? And they're like, PN? What the hell's PN? I saw GT3. I thought I saw GT3 at Virginia. Streaming that? Yeah, I did. Midday, though. Sure, pal. How are you? Hey, Stephen. Full show. Hope you're well. We get in the next few minutes. Some point. Portland. Oh, man. Hater Nation. Really just said, I had no idea. I was looking forward to that race as well. I was thinking, where I went looking for it. I was like, where is that race? Where? 23 minutes brings us up to Porsche. But we could qualify as well, couldn't we? Go qualify for that and get ourselves out of Billy's. Yeah, let's do qualification first. Register for that. No, I have no idea. I'm totally new to them. And for those who don't know, join Potato Nation. Really a good bunch of people. But I'm complete beginner when it comes to those guys. Like I'm didn't even know I was in the Discord. I don't think I've ever raced with them. I don't think I've ever raced with them. Just know Lawrence. Lawrence and Jaxer. Ah, Jesus. So you knew I was there at the weekend. Who are you? Who's low IR split? Have we met? Were you there at the thing with the time with the on the table? With the and the morning, Kev. We're crashing at Nürburgring right now. We're going to do GT3 Sprint at Virginia. That looks interesting. I'm kind of tempted by GRs at Brands Hatch as well, if I'm honest with you. I think that could be quite good. What else we got? Let's just have a look because we're registered. We registered up for that now. Let's have a look at what else we got. So we got a bit of Nürburgring. GRs at Brands Hatch looks appealing. Porsche at Daytona. I think that's going to be carnage. Twisted, how's it going? Hope you're well. Bitty Shota, hope you're well. I think Daytona is going to be carnage. IMSA's at Road America. That's going to be interesting. I like Road America. It's going to be interesting as long as I hang on to the license long enough. GT's at Le Mans, so we can gain some safety rating at Le Mans. Mazda's has gone to Carlos Pace Adromo Carlos Jose Carlos Bass. Carlos Pace. I'm not a fan of that circuit, if I'm honest with you, but I think the Mazda's quite good around it, as long as we can understand where the curbs are. F4's at Virginia as well. That should be interesting. Proto GT is at the old Silverstone. Dull. Duller than a dull thing on a dull day. LMP2, of course, is at Road America. Super Formula Lights is at Laguna. Look. Super Formula is at Monza. That'll be interesting. Hey, Kieran, hope you're well. Vinny Padge. Just talking about you this morning, my friend. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you are well. Think you are. Well, I hope you are. Hey, Jaden. Gortade. How's things? Come say hello in the chat. Let me know what you're up to. Dive into the Discord chat as well. The voice is open. Try and keep the language down. I swear like a trooper. Anybody who knows me. If Low IR was in Maastricht the other day, he knows how badly I swear. But I try and keep it clean, just to keep the parents happy who are watching me on televisions. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing?
Awesome. Thanks. How are you?
I'm all right, bar getting wiped out in Nürburgring, but I'm trying to stay positive about it. The only thing negative around me at the moment is my A license is crashing like a ton of bricks. But you know, what do you do?
When did you get that? Oh, you must have got that back while I was away.
I got that back at the weekend. I snuck in 2 hours of Mazdas at Bathurst, I enrolled one Christopher Knox, amateur driver extraordinaire. And when he went to get in the car, he couldn't get in. It was really weird. We were both registered for the race, and he could remove me, and he could act as crew chief. But when he went to remove me, I miss MX5s and Spa already, Rob. I'm with you. Might do a Thursday night. Maybe we do Spa and the Mazdas on Thursday. Second race.
I'd be up for that.
Maybe we do that. We make it super grippy. We'll just open it up to everybody. Promote the hell out of it. Second race. See, we've done it already. Second race, Mazdas, 9 p.m. Thursday. First race, free car, free track. Second race, 9 p.m. You're all invited, Mazdas. Free car, free track. And do you know what? Let's take damage off. Let's take damage off and just have a door banging session.
But the sporting code will still be in effect.
Sporting code will still be in effect, yeah. Rob is doing Daytona 500. What's that? Daytona 500.
Philistine.
I'm sorry.
It's
Aaron's
just
so
a
weird.
different type of racing.
It is a different type of racing, but compared to Mazdas and Spa banging doors.
Okay, yeah, so you can't jump from one to the other. I'll give you that.
You know what I mean? Banging doors in a Mazda. Come on now. Up Kemmel. Up the Kemmel. PN guy won my Proto GT race and came fifth. Wow.
Yeah, the Cup Series are at Daytona this week. That should be fun.
Yeah, I think it will be, but I think I'm going to go do some practice for that. We're going to do qualifying. That'll bring us up to 11 o'clock, I think, or thereabouts. And then we'll do another race in Nürburgring, and then we'll do 11:45 at Daytona. That'll bring us up to 12:30. I need to end early today because I've got a luncheon appointment. What? You won the 500 last year by 0.008. Rob, you're obsessive, my man. I'll have to check this out. You're trying to find an area on site so you can watch me. Oh, you're on site and you have signal difficulty. You know I'm on multiple platforms, Kieran, right? Just FYI. I know you know, but just for those who don't. And if you can't watch me, you could always just listen to the podcast or watch the podcast. Podcast was quite good to do. I'm looking forward to doing my second one. I'm reaching out today about doing the second one. I've got a couple of ideas that we should do. Problem is, in my head, I have Netflix production. In my hands, skills. So I see it like for my next guest. You know, David Letterman's show. In my head, it's like I'm doing a podcast that looks like for my next guest. No. In reality, no. Not at all. Wherever you're happy, Kieran. Wherever you're happy, mate. Happy to have you. As long as you don't call me Dave. Pavis,
I still think you should get him on a podcast just to put it to bed once and for all that there are two of you.
Good idea. Good idea. I could come see you on the way. There's a couple of people I need to see up that way as well, though. So I'll probably do an overnighter and go see a couple of people up your neck of the woods. Because you're further up the neck of the woods.
Yeah, I'm Huddersfield way.
Call up Pablo Montoya. Hey, Max Sim Race, hope you're well. Right, we're going to go qualifying in a second. Put a lap in. Hopefully, with the fixed setup, it'll be all right.
Right, well, I'm going to drop out of the Discord for a bit because I've got to go and watch a YouTube video on MCP servers for some training, which is very exciting. I'm sure you'll agree.
And what does MCP stand for?
Model Context Protocol. It's a standard interface.
I know what MCP
TCL.
is, thanks. I was just trying to...
Yes, and so was I. Yeah, Model Context Protocol is a standard communication method that LLMs use to talk to services that can provide real-time data, as opposed to the static data that they were trained on, which may be years old potentially. So when you use Claude or OpenAI and it actually knows stuff about things that are going on right now, it's using MCP to talk to data sources.
That was a good summary of Wikipedia.
Hey, that was done without Wikipedia or AI.
Well done. Well, I could hear Claude whispering in your ear in the background. Go
No,
do
that's
your...
what happens when I know a topic and I just turn my brain off and let my mouth do the
No,
work.
I get it. I fully understand that. And go do your YouTube, and I'll talk to you later on, dude.
I will be watching that. Catch you later,
Short
dude.
stream. I'll be gone by 12:30. I expect, but it'll be good to catch up to you. Talk to you later. Ciao. Salut, Max. Ça va? Tout bien? D'accord. Nürburgring, Nordschleife. Ogo Bash Dud 1. Just wanted to show some real support for your stream. I can connect with a top Twitch streamer who streams thousands, 3.1 million followers, and earns big. He helps smaller streamers grow with organic viewers, active chatters, loyal fans. Might donate gifts and sub constants. Add him to Discord. There you go. There you go. She. What's today's date? Ouais. Très bien, merci. Où est de quel pays? Qu'est-ce que c'est pays? Désolé, je n'ai pas de parler français tout bien. Qu'est-ce que c'est vous êtes de quel pays? Adam, thanks for following. Allemagne, Angleterre. No, Irlandais. J'habite Silverstone, Angleterre, but I'm from Dublin, Irlande. D'accord. My français c'est comme ci, comme ça. Yeah, j'habite Silverstone. But I was born in Dublin, Ireland. Dublin, BillyOirish, Irlandais. Et toi? This is qualifying. France, Pays de Calais. Damn it.
Right, these track limits, please, Billy.
You definitely need a mod. You want to be a mod? Just failed our qualification lap. Hey, Big Johnny. We're going to fail to qualify now.
Some race names were following.
Shane. Streamer on TikTok, Paul. Guys, give Max Sim Race a follow on TikTok, would you? Helen Billy said hi. Hey Shane. I used to go to school as Shane Ward. Do I ever have shadows turned off? Or do I have the shadows turned off? I think I have. Why do you ask? No, we've already failed qualifying. We got an off track. Just use it as a bit of practice. Ed, Giovanni. I didn't mind the IL-15 around here. I didn't like the traffic. Should be better with this car because I'm more familiar to it. Gianni, thanks very much for liking the live. I do appreciate it. I see you've switched to that account. Super, come back to me and tell me, do you have shadows on?
6:10.2.
6:10 is the lap. Hey, not rain. Hope you well. Cup car? Yes, Tom. No, this is 217 LMP2s. This is Ringmeister. Right, second race on Thursday night is going to be Mazda's MX-5. And we're turning the damage off. No, not in the rain. No, we'll race if it's in the rain. Which is better, triple 49s or triple 34s? Right, so the challenge you're going to have, and it's something I'm looking into, is powering the 49s. I want to go triple 49s, but I want to go triple 49 5K, 2Ks. Oh, 1440 by 1080. No way would I buy a 49 in that resolution. In fact, I wouldn't buy a 34 in that resolution. You can run triple 49s, 1440s. Triple 49 with 1080 would be like ink blocks. Pixels would be huge, Cooper. Yes, I played Ultra Mobilista too. 1080 is far too low resolution for anything bigger than 27s. The Ultra Mobilista 2 is good. It's good Simcade. Doesn't really have a great physics model or tire model. But it's great. They're limited by their region, so they don't get access to a lot of the pro stuff. The steering wheels and stuff like that. Yeah, 1080 is 10 years ago. Man speaks the truth. No, I wouldn't mix combinations. iRacing doesn't do well with mixed combinations. You have to think how the maths works out. $1080's too low. I think 1080's too low. Most things bar first-person shooters at competitive level. Especially on a bigger screen. 1080 on a bigger screen, the pixels will look like ink drops. They look terrible. You need to understand what 1080 means, and then you'll understand that the bigger you go on a screen, the bigger the pixel gets. The pixel changes size. Right, one more. F3 round Bathurst, yeah, that sounds interesting. I even think 1440 is too small for 32s. Not all 34 inches are. I think for 34 is 1440 is too little. Oh. If you saw a 27 with a 1440 height versus a 34 with a 1440 height, what you need to do is you need to look at dots per inch. How many dots per inch are there in a 34 ultra wide? I know it's an ultra wide. But how many dots per inch are in it? Versus how many dots are in a 1440 27 inch? Even a 1440 32 inch. Compare those three, you'll be surprised at the change in numbers. Hi, Ken. Looked at what and thought, hell now. They just look big and pasty.
Thank you very much.
There'll be less detail. Honestly, if budget is an issue, go 27s. If budget isn't an issue, go 49s, 5k, 2k. Drop 6 grand. Ken, thanks for the gifts. This is the Master Nova, this is the LMP 2217. This is the Ringmeister car for the week. I'd say 27 at 1440. I wouldn't look at 1080 at all. 1080's gone. You can always run a 1440 screen at 1080 if you need to compete. A lot of modern screens now will up the hertz and down the ratio. No, that's the LMP3. The LMP3 can be used in sports car series. No, I have 1440s. Mine are 2727 2560 by 1440. I wouldn't recommend a 1080 monitor to anyone now. I got 5-inch monitors that do 1080. Jeez, the phone's 4K. I wouldn't even say 32s at 1440. I don't think it looks right. There's like a 20%, 18% difference in resolution. Santiago, thanks for liking it live. We're going racing again in 10 minutes. I'm just going to finish this lap. We'll do a brief mathematical DPI explanation, so you can understand what I mean about the resolution of screens. It will also depend on your graphics card. Some graphics cards just can't run triple 4K. Well, you get triple 27s. You can get really good panels for about 170 quid sterling now. Nips panel, 1440, 27-inch. Right, let's do some. Let's get into the race. So we're ready, and let's do some quick explanation of what DPI is, what it means to your screen.
Isn't it Daytona Prototype International?
Isn't it what?
Daytona Prototype International. Or
It's
IMSA.
dots per inch.
Different DPI.
Different DPI, yeah.
What are
So
you doing?
dots per inch DPI calculator. Why you shouldn't use a 1080 screen nowadays. So if we and we do a PPI. If we were to do a 27-inch screen, if we were to do a pixel, if we were to do a 1080, 1920 by 1080 height by width, we get 69, get 6.4 pixels per inch. Yeah, we get 6.4 on a 1080p on a 1080p. If we up that to a resolution of 2560 by 1440, we get 8 points. So we get 25% more pixels. Yeah, on average. Now, we can do that with a screen. We can do that with on a 27-inch screen. We have 25% more detail. So your 3440 is basically 1.5 screens of 27-inch. You lose detail because your pixel images, your pixels are bigger. Fill that screen. That makes sense. If you're sorry, over a 1080, not over 1440. See if I can find a better calculator. Monitor. I calculate. I don't know. I did have one. So if we run 27-inch screens, screen resolution 560 by 14, right? Get 108.79 pixels per inch. But if we change that to a 1920 by 1080, we get 81. Are you seeing the difference? The more pixels per inch you have, the more detail you get, because each pixel is drawing something. If you have a larger pixel over the same space, you can't draw the same detail. Let's go back and have a look at our 2560 again by 1440. That's 108.79. Now we'll change it to a 34 inch. 108.79. Change that to a 34 inch. And you said it was 3440? 108.79, I said, didn't I? 34. So actually on the 34 inch, you get slightly, 34 inch is equivalent to a 27 inch, but it's widescreen. So yes, 34 inch 3440 by 1440 is the same pixels per inch, slightly more than a 27 inch. Yeah, so you get similar detail. But if you were to look at that 1080 number that you had, where was that 1080 one? If you were to look at that 1080 one, the resolution would be much, much less. 2760 by 1080. Yeah, so 100 and so it's 87. Am I making sense? What's expensive, Lewis? Does that make sense? Hey, Risa, or else iRacing, hope you well. The guy I'm explaining this probably isn't here anymore. Not Rain still here? No, that's fine. Okay, so each screen is made up of so many pixels. And the bigger, if you keep the resolution the same, so your 1080 is a resolution. It's 1920 by 1080. Yeah? So your resolution is the same. If you make the screen bigger, you have to make the pixels that create the image bigger. Does that make sense? Morning, Rage. And if you make the pixels bigger, you get less detail. Yeah, and it's fine that you keep asking. It's a conversation at the end of the day. Absolutely fine that you keep asking. Dive into the channel, dive into the chat if you want to have a chat about it. It might be quicker. Today is change of week. Yes, today is week 9.
What's good? What's good this week?
LMP2 at Nürburgring. Or yeah, that's going to be good. LMP2 at Nürburgring, Porsche at Daytona. Road America has IMSA. Brands Hatch has GR86s. That's it, really.
Oh, Lord, Indy.
BIR has the Heisenfeld Sprint. I don't know. I didn't check. Not Rain. Does that make sense to you? Hey, Ronaldo. And like I say, you can jump into the voice chat if you want. Not Rain. Have a chat about it. But basically, the bigger this number is, the bigger pixel per inch, the more detail you have. So if you have to fill an area, so for example, if you had 1920 by 1080p, and you had a 55-inch screen, let's just do that. 55-inch screen, 1920. So the old high-definition screens that we had in the early 2000s that were HD screens, 1080, on a 55-inch screen, and it was 55. They were 2.5 pixels per inch. That meant for every inch there was nearly 3 pixels. No, that can't be right. Missed a number. 1920. Yeah, it is right. Flipping out. 5 pixels. They had 40 pixels.
You know, we were chat.
Sorry, they had 40
You know, we were
pixels
chat.
bridge. Let me just explain this first, dude. So the
Yeah,
resolution,
no worries.
the resolution in a 55-inch screen on HD is the pixels are twice as size as a 1080 27-inch screen. Twice the size, which means that they're covering twice as large an area, which means that they're providing less detail because you can't get all the different details written across one pixel. Pixels are basically 4 colors: red, green, and blue, and white. Yeah, and they have to produce the image that you see. And basically, it's like when you go to Piccadilly Circus or you go to Times Square. You know, the image is made up of light bulbs. They're like pixels. That's how big they are because they need to be that big to cover the space. So you want a finer detail. That's why I say running 1080p on. No, actually, they have a no. No, I'm right in when I say this. They run RGB and they run a white pixel on the back of it. They have 4, not 3. Prove me wrong, because they've just dropped the white. Yes, they have a 4th pixel, which is fine now. And the new high resolution, the new 1000 hertz monitors on OLED turns off the white, so you get a sharper image. I'm pretty certain of that because I've just been reading about the new synthesized 1000 hertz monitors that they've produced. How they've done it is it's micro LEDs, and they turn off the white pixel. Pretty sure of it. RGB and white. The white is the backlight. That's how they do micro backlighting. How they get localized backlighting in LCDs now. How did it project the electric beam when the TVs are so flat? Then they put a horse behind it with a candle. Now we're into ages conversation. Right, let's go race. Sorry, you were going to say something.
Yeah, I was talking about your 45s. What's your DPI going to be on them?
Well, they're 5K, 2K resolutions. They're 45s. Yeah. The problem is, I think it's going to be 15 megapixels versus like 8. What was I saying? I can't remember the resolution. 5000 2K res. 5K. 5120 by 21. 5 5 123 pixels per inch.
Wow, that puts it into perspective compared to the HD in inverted commas from the 2000s.
Yeah.
It's a big jump.
Yeah, it's a 30% jump. It's a 20% jump near enough of a from where I am at the moment.
Yeah. Sweet.
Which means it's an 11 megapixel image versus 27 5 6 14 40 108 Yeah, so so the 27s are a 3.6 megapixel image. One
2 minutes to
monitor.
go, 2 minutes.
It might be too much because one monitor is 11 megapixels. It's 3 of them. So it's effectively 11 megapixels versus 33 megapixels. Might be too much. You follow me?
Yeah. Does that mean you're going to need a potentially need a streaming PC?
Yes, and it's whether the 5090 could run it. Morning, Metzi. Whether the 5090 could run it at a decent 100 frames a second.
Yeah.
27-inch 2560 by 1440. That's pretty much what I run at the moment. You should be paying about £160 for a good screen. No, I think in regards to LCD panels, low IR split, you are right. RGB makes white, but I believe there's a fourth for micro illumination. They use a fourth pixel that produces white on its own, so it's micro backlit. You don't have any side lighting to the screen. That's how you get a micro backlight. That's how you localize white light on the back of a panel. You have a fourth one. By all means, prove me wrong, because I was reading recently about the 1000 hertz screens, and they were talking about turning off that white light. So have a look at it, and the reference point I'd send you to is the new 1000 hertz monitors they're producing, and tell me I'm wrong, but I remember seeing the image of RGB and a white backlight, and that's how they do micro lighting, how they do localized backlighting. Because if you remember, old LCD panels used to have a top and a side light. And what would happen is you get grayscale in the middle of the panel where you couldn't turn off the light locally. But you are right, RGB does make white. So Yannick, Tubia?
Oh, changing the subject slightly. I had an interesting call with somebody who knows the person. His sister goes out drinking with the person that owns the nightclub underneath where I want to be.
77
Really?
Fahrenheit. The air temp
Yeah,
is
I said find
66.
out if he owns the
Your
room
tyres are
above.
cold, watch out. Okay, Billy.
Yeah.
This will be a tough race.
Well,
Because
he'll have signed a
23.
binder with the state agent.
Yeah, but I can go straight to him.
But
He's also got a few-
he'll still have to pay the estate agent, that's the thing.
Yeah, but paying
It might expedite things, yes.
Yeah. Be nice to have a chat with him and say, this is what I want to do. He might say, well,
Thanks,
never
Rob.
mind using that. How about using this room that I currently
Yeah,
store
sure.
all my spare things in?
This is top split, and I'm in 23rd. Crap. Yeah. Let's talk about that off air.
Yeah, sounds
An
like a
idea about
plan.
that. Yeah. Lewis, thanks for liking the live. Master Nova, thanks very much for liking the live. Do appreciate it. IR low split. By all means, tell me I'm wrong. I don't profess to know it all. I'm pretty sure the new
Get
micro
ready. Follow
LEDs
car
have a white
number
LED.
21 in the right column.
You're trying to beat Lewis. Keep doing it.
The race car speed is 44 miles per hour.
Right, if this is top split, these boys should be able to pedal. So we shouldn't have any accidents, right?
We need to catch car number 21. We need to catch up to car number 21.
Are you in? Like I was saying, I'm willing to be, I don't know if you hear me, but I'm willing for you to correct me on the 4 LEDs.
Heads up.
Nah, this is top split. There's been an accident. Oh my god, look at the accident. I just said there won't be any accidents in top split.
There's an incident at Savage Schmitz curve. We think it might be Sharp. The car in front of us is Rodriguez, B license, and their rating is 2.4. Nice one, Billy. Good start. There's an incident in Matsuback. It looks like Campo.
Left side, clear left.
Single file doesn't really make a difference because everyone crashes by Sabina Schmidt's curve.
Rodriguez
It does.
ahead is increasing. It's now 6 seconds.
There's going to be no drafting opportunity with these cars.
Gap to P50 in front is now 1.2 seconds. There's an incident in via siphon. We think it might be Pablo.
They are very good. Little birdie told me you sacrificed yours so others could have them. Thank you very much, sir. I do appreciate it. No, these cars are purely normally aspirated. Hey, Dan. Oh, congratulations, dude. Dan got the job. That means, hang on a second, how are you going to watch? If you're working, how are you going to be watching me? Congratulations, dude. When did you start?
Behind us now, 0.9.
You need to put it in your contract that you have to be able to watch me. You need dedicated bandwidth on the internet. Fixed IP address. Full clear firewall access to Twitch, YouTube and TikTok. Or else you're not starting. These are my demands. going to say, where exactly as Lewis has just said, where's the loyalty if you prioritise work over streaming?
Okay, Billy, the next car is Parks. Their rating
It's
is 1.7.
YouTube. Wash your mouth out. Crunching. Hey, Jumbo. Your gear too low. Copy.
Red and yellow flag for debris. Gap to Nakamura behind is now 1.6. 13th place, 2 laps left.
No, just put it in your rider, Dan. You don't have to cancel. Hey, even sec. Here are my demands. I have some previously written text if you want it, Dan. These are the ports I want to open on the firewall. Minimum bandwidth I require. Hey, Joe. So I use OBS Studio, and then I use TikTok Studio to get my stream key, and then I pull the page out, the chat page out, pop it out, and I put it on that screen. So I'm seeing it underneath the camera as I look at you.
Nakamura behind is now 2.1.
Does that make sense? TikTok Studio sucks. Should have left it in 5th as well. We're trying to stretch it 5th. TikTok Studio sucks your FPS. think it's too heavy. I think there's too much aero.
It's just done 6:03.8 seconds. In front is pitting. Okay, Billy, halfway home. Fuel looks good. E12. Right flag, last lap. Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
No, this is the Lara LMP2. No one races the 919. It is a mega combo, yeah. I need to perfect it, but it's a mega combo.
Okay, Billy, don't let this guy distract you.
Congratulations again on the job done.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
I suppose mining remains won't bother me.
Hey, Chronic. Hey, Ron.
Incident's in. Solo striker. Looks like McInnes. Red hard. Make the work right.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Silver is the winner.
David, sorry, I drifted over towards you on the straight. I apologise, I was reading text.
Today.
Sorry, mate.
That's the end of the session.
Yeah, I drifted over into. I didn't drift into him, but I drifted over towards him. By mistake. That's Ringmeister series. Ringmeister. Oh, what do you got? That would have been good. Monza would have been. You're very welcome, dude. Stick a follow in. I do this 6 days a week. About 6 hours a day. I'd love to have you on board. Come join the Discord as well. Link is in the bio. BillyOirish.com.
iRacing. Thanks for following.
And get involved. I do a free car, free track on a Thursday night. I've just put a podcast out as well. So I got a free car, free track. And we are going to do Mazdas at Spa at 9 p.m. UK. That's 10 p.m. Central European time. That's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to do Mazdas at Spa on the second race on Thursday, but the first race will always be a car free track. Weather I haven't decided on, but I expect it'll be dry and grippy so that we can just go racing. What we got? Got 14 minutes. I think we should go try Daytona, the Cup car. Yeah, Chronic, there is a new podcast. The first podcast is on YouTube. I'm going to I'm trying to raise the funds to pay for a subscription so I can put it onto all the channels. It's about $15 a month, so it's not a huge amount of money, but it's a chunk of money, right? It's the way I see it is a Netflix subscription. Yeah, so at the moment it's on YouTube. If you go to my channel on YouTube, there's a podcast section. If you click on that, it's a video podcast. It's a bit long, but I think it's entertaining. It's definitely worth having a watch as well as a listen. You could almost listen to it and then watch it.
Thank you
because
very
there's
much.
we put some video and some stuff in there as well. So thank you very much, Racing. I do appreciate it. Don't need the gifts. Thank you so much. All I ask is for follows and getting involved in the Discord. No point in sharing with the big companies the roses. I do appreciate them nonetheless, don't get me wrong, but by all means, the best thing you can do is stick a follow in and get involved. That's the first one. I've got a second one. I'm trying to line up a second one. I'll know more about the second one today. I'm going to reach out and see if I can get some answers on doing the second one. I'd like to do them with. But I'm hope you've watched the first one or listened to the first one. By all means, I hope you enjoy it. And I'd welcome any feedback on the channel. Get in and get commenting in the podcast section and give me some feedback. I'll take the criticisms. I wasn't very happy with the video of the first one. Lighting was terrible, and our used camera phones and they crashed. We had to actually start the podcast again. 20 minutes into the podcast, we had to start it again. Yeah, well, actually, that's it. We did have a loose conversation about pro racers using. We were talking about the Driftworks boys using sim racing to practice. But yes, we can definitely. That's easily arranged. It's just the right time of year to get them. Pro racers tend to be busy early in the year because they're signing contracts and whatnot, and they don't want to spend their time with that. But yeah, I hope to have a pro racer. We could always get Noxie involved. Ask Noxie. Chris Knox has got that'll be a great podcast to do it, Chris.
Hi, Adam. Thanks for following.
Thanks for following, Adam. Right, let's just see. Is this fixed or open? Oh, this is open. I set it. Coach Dave Academy. Why is... going to qualify.
Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour. Exit is clear. Don't cross the line.
Already I can feel that the back end is very loose. The back end has no wing. You can see it, right? I can feel it. It's like micro twitches. Take it easy, racing. Don't be a stranger.
The leader has just done a 146.6.
No, cup car.
The leader's just done a 146.5.
Hey, cop. Slipstream heaven. It's going to be carnage. It's not so bad. Definitely gripping up.
Far left. Clear left. Left side. On your right. On your left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
We have damage.
Yeah, I've got damage.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin.
It really doesn't like cold tires.
All right. Clear right.
Thomas said hi.
The guy in front has just done a 146.0.
It's gonna be really easy on the first lap. Gonna take it really, really easy on the first lap. Hey, Daffer. I'm way off the pace.
P12. Fastest lap for Lyson, 143.4.
See, I want to pick a picture, but I want the bigger resolution as well. Hey, Kayla.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Andrew, this is Cup Car.
Place. We're second down in sector 3. The car ahead has just done a 146.0. Got debris on the track. They're showing the red-yellow flag.
Yeah, it's been a year since Sebring, yeah. Take it easy, dude. Congratulations again. Didn't leave you much fuel. I want to put a bit more fuel in it.
The guy behind has just done a 146.2.
Yeah, and then figure out how to power them. Not 8K, don't exaggerate. That's 6K. You get 1440s for less. Well, we're actually rewiring the house for it. Rewiring the studio. Reminds me, I need to phone an electrician. Yeah, well, there's over 22 sockets in the room. And there's 4 wall sockets. If he's on a tight budget, really and truly, for quality of panel, response time, resolution, I'd go 27s, 1440. It will cost him 540 quid to go triples. Plus, we've got to remember he's got to buy a monitor stand. But it'll cost him 540 quid to go triples. Sterling, I don't know where in the world you are, but, you know, call that 600 euros, $650. Be triples. The higher resolution. I'd also go IPS panels, not TN panels. TN panels are great for gaming, but they're very low resolution. £480. That's good. That's good. 480 quid.
Checker flags out.
That was a Black Friday deal,
19.
right?
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Yeah, if you're in the US, I'd expect like 6. Go Micro Center and go look for, you want an IPS panel. An IPS panel. You'll get like a 0.01 millisecond, 180 hertz. Your refresh rate counts as well. 180 hertz IPS. 27. Kayla, thanks for following. I do appreciate it. Kayla, have you checked out the podcast yet? Make sure we got liters in there. You're going to pay slightly more because of tariffs in the States, of course.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 71 Fahrenheit.
So try and find something in stock. Well, we'd love to get you back in, and like I say, there's a Discord there's a podcast that went up on YouTube a couple of weeks back. Yeah, you're 199 plus taxes, all right? Depending on your state. Well, we'd love to hear you when you're ready, Kayla. Life comes first.
Alright, Billy, you've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 70 Fahrenheit.
Damn it.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
Damn it. Felt quick as well.
It's just done 144.2.
could all jump in the voice Discord on mine. Just use the lobby. Jump into the lobby and have a chat there.
The leader has just done a 144.0. P12.
Oh. Oh. Poo poo poo. Need to learn how to go fast in this track. If you go to mywebsite.com and just click on the Discord link on the main page, or you go to beacons.ai/BillyOirish. But yeah, if you go to BillyOirish website, you can join through the link through there. You can send an invite from inside as well. He gives you his name, you can send an invite from inside Discord. But the easiest way to do it is just go click on it. Start cooks. Discord link up. Alright. Give me a second. I'll go check on Max. Get out now. I have to get back.
That's the end of the session, P19.
Just leave him alone. You can always ask me a question privately on Discord.
P19. It's a strong field. You'll be doing well to be in the top 19.
Split
Strength
3 of 8.
field is 2,400.
I never worry. That's your life drama, not my life drama. Joking. I need something. We're running light on fuel in the Coach Dave Academy setup. Hey Harrison, hope you're well. Hey Sebek.
Okay, rolling start. Follow car number 9 in the left column.
What's a better buy? That's a really good question, actually, Harrison.
Race car speed is 67
Um,
miles per hour.
They're both about the same price when you break it down. We need to do a video on that, but they're both about the same price when you break it down. iRacing is more of a discipline, and think of it like real racing, that
Catch
you
up to car number 9.
will start a racing discipline and go from there. LMU is more generalist, but it's limited in its scope. You're never going to race the Nürburgring on LMU. You're never going to race cup cars around Daytona. You're never going to race Mazdas at Spa with us on Thursday night, because it's World Endurance Championship centralized. Does that kind of answer your question, Harrison? I've never needed to buy LMU because I figured I have everything I need in iRacing that LMU already provides.
So yeah. We discussed it when we were in the Netherlands, didn't we? If you
Did, yeah.
had the access to LMU, it's very similar to the iRacing subscription, although there are more things to buy on iRacing, but you don't need to buy it all.
There's an incident in turn 3. Looks like it's Alexander. Yellow flag.
What an amazing rejoin.
Right, clear right. Clear right.
Well done, number 5.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right.
You can come by, I want
Clear
nothing to do with you.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Incident in turn 6. I think it might be Oliver.
Got a broken car on the right there.
But the thing is, Harrison, it's not more general stuff with hypercars. You could do more. You could do the same amount of hypercars in iRacing and have the option of doing more stuff with it, with more tracks.
There's an incident in bus stop. It looks like Garcia. Yellow flag. Caution. The next car is on C license. Their rating is 2.5.
Like there is an IMSA league. There is an IMSA league for iRacing that uses the LMP cars,
And there's the Global Endurance Tour as
and
well.
there's the Global Endurance Tour as well. Yeah.
E12.
And there's an added bonus, you can also do a bit of rallycross if you fancy it.
Yeah. You start off with Mazdas and then your craft.
The gap in front is now 0.6.
There's more players, more races. Hey Garrett, hope you're well. Nice to catch Felix.
Head is now 0.6.
So needs a second in the next gear on this.
I guarantee things will
Slow
follow.
down. Car number 18, just leading the race. There's an incident in turn 1. We think it might be Leroy. That was 145.5.
All right. Still there. Clear right.
Thanks for following, Gareth.
Car left. Clear left.
When you run a big wheel,
You
things
can't
will
just turn in
follow
on
me.
people. Sorry, man. We're out.
Left side. Clear left.
We are out. We got damage. Thanks, man. Hey, Liam.
The 18 ahead is increasing. It's now 2.0 seconds. Okay, Billy, the next car is Nikolai, B license. Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour. We have no recorded pit timings.
Not so great. I got damage on the car. We're coming in for repair, but hey
On
ho.
exit, we should be in position.
Only pixels.
19. Alexander behind is pitting. Had a black flag. Will need to come into the pits.
Yeah, we're done. 7, 8 minutes. Have a look back at the start.
We've got 2 laps left to come in and serve this penalty.
What penalty?
Bradley, car number 13, is now leading. That's a new fastest lap
Fabio,
for
my apologies,
Leroy,
mate.
144.0.
Dive bomb that. Call that a dive bomb? I thought the corner was mine. It was a dive bomb. I look back. Beating a pit. Definitely. I don't see 8C pixels from the photo. Let's have a look. Would we call that a dive bomb? Or would we say that was my corner? Hey, Captain Killam, am I going to try ovals? We give ovals a go. What's ovals on in Daytona?
Cup Series and trucks.
Fastest lap for Leroy.
I'll give trucks a go.
143.6.
I jumped into a cheeky Cup Series.
You got a C license, Kev, on Oval?
I have. Hey. I have a D license on oval. I could get a C license quite easily, I reckon.
Yeah.
Say Cup Series and
Trucks.
Cup Series, you'll need an A. Trucks, you'll need C.
Yeah, you do the fixed on the trucks.
what's the trucks called?
Just NASCAR trucks.
The Craftsman is open. I can't remember which one's the fixed. It's a yellow oval picture.
Yeah.
Is it McConey?
Menards is that for the.
No.
Yeah, you need to do R because if you've got a D license, you won't be able to do trucks, I don't think.
Have to do some oval then.
Just do some ARCA farming.
Daytona, you don't. Car, I don't have.
Yeah.
I'd won the cars. Car. Let's go back and see what this race is doing. 3 minutes repairs. Hold for.
Yeah, it's just iRacing trucks.
Copy.
And it's start on the quarter past the hour.
Well, we got 2.5 minutes. We'll take the optionals. We'll take a 40-second black flag as well for speeding. I didn't think. It's.
I did that twice on my
I really didn't because I put the
production
limiter on
unit.
bang on. I remember looking at it thinking that's bang on. So,
yeah.
but obviously I did. So
Mine just wasn't working at all. Sat in my pit box, leaving a penalty, pressing a button, and it suddenly started
Story,
flashing.
car number 12 is leading
A
the
bit
race.
late now.
we'll get out of here with about 10 minutes left. See if we can salvage some safety rating and iRacing. We're going to lose 51 iRacing curve. One minute and 40 seconds. Not sure whether that was a dive bomb that I did or whether that was legitimate. It was my corner. I was right up to his wing mirror, so I kind of feel it was mine. He was the C license, so he mightn't have been checking his mirrors. Oh well. See how we get on with this. 51 minute left. Yes, so the LMU iRacing conversation, don't think it's cheaper. It isn't. You pay your money, you take your choice. The benefits of LMU is the growing community. It is WEC focused. I can't see it growing outside of WEC because of the licensing deals. It will become an esport game. They're looking at the moment to try and get sponsors for the esports. The difference with iRacing is I don't know. I don't have Steam to have a look and see how many people are on LMU at the moment, but there are currently 10,000 people on iRacing as we speak. You will always have a bigger audience. Cleared that penalty. It's cleared that penalty. Not a 40-second penalty, now it's cleared it. That's weird. Seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Beautiful sunset at Daytona. I have no idea how that penalty cleared. Hey Delani, I wish my driving was better earlier on. I appreciate you listening. Hey Caleb, haven't seen you in a while. The thing is so easy to rotate. Senna. Oh, I just got tapped. You can master it here, you can master it anywhere, that's for sure. My advice would be stay off the curbs. Well, I'm not.
That was at 145.9. It's not an international horseshoe. Looks like it's Nikolai. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Line hard left, watching decks for trouble.
Why? What made you think I was Dave Cam? Curious.
There's an incident in turn 6. Yellow flag. There's an incident in NASCAR 1.
Hairstyle. I can't do anything about the hairstyle though. I'll show you a picture of the two of us. We don't look like each other at all. No, he's faster than me. I'm just younger. Got a better accent.
You've just done 145.9. There's an incident in NASCAR 4. Looks like Mansour. Pay attention to track limits. Please, Billy. Mansour ahead is pitting.
No, I say know your limits, know your flaws. No, I swear, this is anything but a Logitech RS50 setup. Are you joking? No, this isn't Logitech. I drove it, it's good, it's a good little setup. But, different league, dude.
Keep it within your
This
track
is
limits.
a SimiCube 2 Pro with a Gomez Sim Industries GXL V2. Dare say you could probably get this whole setup twice. It's G29 with an open mod.
Two laps remaining. Halfway home. Fuel's good. Just cut the track. You have 7 incident points. You need to slow down to get back the time gained.
Appreciate you asking though, Icebear. Is that what you've got? This is Porsche Cup. Porsche Cup Cap. Really chuck it through there. Last lap.
White flag, one more lap. Stay between the lines. Please, Billy. You have 8 incident points.
Oh, we had fun.
Leroy took the win. You've got half your fuel left. Incident in NASCAR 3. Looks like it's arm. It's an incident in NASCAR
Yeah,
3.
look.
You think it might be arm?
The gloves from the shorts. I don't know what you mean.
On your right, clear right.
P18. That's the finish. Solid result. Well done, mate.
Marigolds on. They're good. They're very comfy. They're gauntlets, aren't they? And I normally like a glove rather than the gauntlet. But they're very comfortable, and I haven't sweated in them or anything. They're very good. Let's just go to the last lap. Lap 9. A massive power slide back. See what it looks like. Get a bit of slow-mo going. Drop the old camera. Oh, you saw those gloves in my video shorts, yes. Thinking shorts. I don't... Did it right?
That's the end of the session.
Give it a... In. I wanted to catch it. Here, I catch. Race is 11 a.m. doing the dish 2 p.m. Yes, that's right. Becker. Cheek Becker. I get to do. Famous. Mike. Oh, it's a shame the other car's in the way. Sometimes you hear me. Why? Sometimes I'm talking to myself. Sometimes I'm over here and the mic's over here. More of a... Might just be only you. Don't know. Do you hear me? Do I fade in and fade out to you? No, I'm done. This is lunch. Lunchtime now. I could put it back up here again. And it would just be down there like that. And then no matter where I turn my head, you guys should be able to hear me. Just like annoying. That's why I decided to stick it down here. I suppose if I left it in there like that, it wouldn't matter, would it? I want that slow-mo. If I get a rear shot on it. Yes, catch you later, my friend. Badass. What a fat ass. Yeah, it needs a bit of brightness, doesn't it? Let's take. Keep it lit. Keep it lit. Yeah, we like that. Right, that's me for lunch. Let's find somebody to raid. I'll be back later on. Give me a couple of hours. I've got a meeting to go to, so I don't know how long I'm going to be. We've passed 3,200 followers on Twitch. Let's raid gamer. I'm out of here. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks very much for this morning. I'm going to say goodbye for now. Look after each other. Look after yourselves. Bye.